Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Friday's episode of General Hospital is shaping up to be one of those days where no one in Port Charles can quite catch their breath, and the action seems to come at every corner. Ava Jerome takes center stage in one of the most startling twists of the day when her temper boils over, and she ends up knocking Rick Lansing out cold. Rick has been circling Ava for weeks, pushing his own agenda, and underestimating just how ruthless she can be when cornered. This confrontation builds slowly, tension stacking between them, until Ava finally decides that she's had enough of his schemes. With one decisive move, she puts him on the floor, unconscious, leaving viewers wondering whether Rick will wake up ready for revenge, or whether this will mark the end of his attempts to manipulate her. For Ava, the choice is never black and white. Violence is often her language when words fail, and this moment proves once again that her survival instinct comes before diplomacy. As Rick lies unconscious, the ripple effect is instant. Ava may have wanted to silence him temporarily, but in a world like Port Charles, nothing stays hidden for long. Someone always finds out, and the fallout tends to spiral out of control. Will Ava try to cover her tracks, or will she lean into her reputation as someone who doesn't back down when provoked? Rick has plenty of enemies, but Ava adding herself to the list of suspects if his injury comes under scrutiny could spell fresh trouble. The scene carries a sharp edge because it isn't just about Ava striking Rick, it's about what comes next. Does she use this opportunity to shift the balance of power in her favor, or does she set herself up for a deeper feud that could drag her back into chaos she thought she'd escaped? Meanwhile, across town, Nathan West receives something that leaves him stunned. A gift from James. It's not the kind of gift you open casually. This is something loaded with meaning, something designed to catch Nathan off guard and stir emotions he may not have been ready to confront. James has been on the fringes, quietly watching, waiting for the right moment to extend a hand, and now that the moment has come, it could push Nathan into making choices about his loyalties, his relationships, and where he really stands in the complex world of Port Charles. The gift itself is more than just an object. It's a statement, a message carefully chosen to bridge a gap or ignite a new bond. For Nathan, the gesture lands heavily, because it touches on areas of his life that are tangled with trust, family, and unfinished business. The camera lingers on his expression, and viewers can sense that this isn't just a pleasant surprise. It's a turning point. The significance of James stepping forward with this gesture cannot be overstated. In soaps, gifts are never just gifts. They are either peace offerings, power plays, or symbolic triggers meant to spark new drama. The weight of this moment is going to carry through into Nathan's next decisions, and while he may try to keep calm, there's no denying that this gesture shakes him. Does he embrace it and open himself up to something new, or does he question the motive behind it? Either way, the consequences will ripple outward, affecting not only Nathan but also those around him who are tied into his story. This is one of those deceptively quiet moments that actually set the stage for much bigger drama later. At the same time, Michael Corinthos is busy maneuvering in a way that could reshape the power dynamics in town. Michael has always been someone who blends his heart with his sharp business instincts, and this time, he finds himself aligning with Tracy in a deal that could have massive consequences. Tracy is no stranger to the art of negotiation, and Michael's willingness to join forces with her signals that he's not only thinking about the present, but also laying the groundwork for a more secure future. Their conversations are sharp, deliberate, and layered with both trust and skepticism. Neither of them enters a deal lightly, and both understand the stakes. Together, they form a partnership that feels both uneasy and formidable, the kind of alliance that can topple rivals if handled correctly, or implode spectacularly if one of them makes the wrong move. Michael's angle is always interesting because he tends to balance between the Quartermain legacy and his Corinthos ties. Aligning with Tracy puts him firmly in Quartermain territory, signaling that he's ready to double down on that side of his heritage. Tracy, for her part, sees Michael as a capable partner, someone who has the vision and steadiness to help her execute plans that require both brains and boldness. As the two hammer out details, viewers are reminded that every handshake in Port Charles comes with a price, and nothing ever unfolds exactly as planned. The alliance itself is a ticking clock, raising questions about who will be threatened, who will resist, and who will try to sabotage them before their plans can come to fruition. The beauty of this Friday's episode lies in how these separate threads weave together. Ava's act of violence, Nathan's emotional jolt, and Michael and Tracy's strategic deal may seem like different stories, but in Port Charles, every move eventually collides. The city thrives on secrets, alliances, betrayals, and power struggles, and these moments all carry the seeds of explosive developments. Ava's decision to knock Rick out isn't just about silencing him in that moment. It could draw in others who either protect her or turn against her. Nathan's gift from James could change the way he relates to people he trusts or doesn't trust, leading to new confrontations or reconciliations. And Michael and Tracy's deal, while powerful in the moment, could invite retaliation from those who feel threatened by their combined strength. Rick's fate remains uncertain as he lies on the ground. Will he wake up quickly, shaken but still plotting, or will his condition raise alarm bells that draw unwanted attention? If he points the finger at Ava, the fallout could be catastrophic for her, especially if those close to her begin to doubt her stability. For Ava, the stakes are sky high. She has danced on the line between control and chaos for years, and this latest act could be the moment that defines which side of that line she falls on. If Rick wakes up and decides to retaliate, Ava will have to decide whether to escalate further or attempt to smooth things over, something she's rarely processing the gift, may find himself torn between gratitude and suspicion. James' timing raises questions. Why now? Why this? Why him? Viewers know that timing is never accidental in Port Charles, and Nathan's internal conflict is written all over his face. His response in the coming days could either open doors to new alliances or slam them shut. Will he confront James directly, ask for clarity, or quietly accept the gesture and see what develops? Either way, the gift lingers in his hands, a reminder that even small tokens can carry heavy meaning in this town. Michael and Tracy's partnership, while rooted in strategy, is also ripe for personal conflict. Tracy's history proves she can be as cutthroat as anyone, and Michael's sense of morality could clash with her pragmatism. Their ability to work together hinges on whether they can trust each other long enough to achieve their goals. It's a delicate balance, and both know that betrayal is always a possibility. Friday's scenes set up the beginning of this tenuous alliance, but the undertones suggest that challenges are already on the horizon. The deal may give them strength, but it also paints a target on their backs. As the episode plays out, viewers are treated to the ebb and flow of tension, emotion, and strategy that makes General Hospital thrive. Ava's volatile reaction, Nathan's poignant moment, and Michael and Tracy's calculated maneuvering create a trio of storylines that promise ripple effects in the days to come. Each of these threads holds the potential to explode into major drama, and Friday's episode plants the seeds in ways that ensure fans will be eager to tune in again to see where the pieces fall. Ava standing over Rick, Nathan holding the gift with uncertainty, and Michael and Tracy shaking hands form the images that define the day. Moments of violence, vulnerability, and ambition, all colliding in a way only Port Charles can deliver. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all